Hello, my friends. It's Laura Milligan coming to you live from the Bee Spot, my studio in Canton, Ohio. Thank you for joining me today. I want to start by giving a shout out to the veterans, those that have served and those that are serving currently. Thank you so much for your service. I know I am very grateful for all of you, as are many. And if you are watching and you are a veteran, I would love to know that. I know that, there are many women that have served as well, and I'd love to give a shout out to you. So if you're a veteran, don't be shy. Let us know. Share in the comments so that we know. And if you're there, just say hi. It is Monday. It is not my normal time to go live, but I'm glad that I was able to be with you here today, at least for a little bit. We have a lot going on in the Stampin' Up! World right now, and so I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to go over a few things, current class offerings and that sort of thing, and then I'm going to make two pretty cute cards I think you're going to like. So thank you for being here, and if you're there, leave a comment. I know sometimes it takes a minute for people to find me, and like I said, this is not my normal time. If you're watching the replay, thank you for that as well. Some of you may be watching on YouTube. Thank you for joining me there. If you are not a current follower of mine, I would love for you to be. That would mean a lot to me. I'm always sharing ideas and fun things, and so I would certainly appreciate that follow. All right, there's Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Let me go ahead and change my camera view. So first of all, I'm currently offering two classes, and one features the Humble Home bundle, and let me bring that in here. It's this adorable stamp set, and then the coordinating punch. Oh, okay, Debbie, she says her husband Dan is a Navy veteran. That's awesome. So my dad was in the Air Force, and he served in Alaska, which is pretty cool. Anyway, this is the Humble Home bundle, and of course we all do love a good punch bundle. These classes that I am offering both feature punch bundles. The other one is the Sweetest Star, and here is the punch that goes with that. This is so cute. When I first saw this, I wasn't really sure, but then what happens is you see something made with this, and then you've got to have it. So that's kind of what happened to me. I saw some things and it's like, okay, this is adorable. So my class, there are two different classes. The Humble Home, which includes six different cards using the Humble Home bundle. They're not just for Christmas. These are cards that really you could use throughout the year, but there are some Christmas sentiments on it as well. Merry Christmas and From Our House to Yours. And then the Sweetest Star class includes gift cards, and I have a peek of those I'm going to show you. But I know I give a lot of gift cards. My girls always like gift cards, and it's kind of an easy gift. But if you package them super cute, then it makes it look, more like a gift. You can make them look really, really cute, and people will be excited to receive them. So if you take both of these classes this month, to thank you, I will give you a Wink of Stella, which I have used in both of these classes. In fact, you know what? I need to reach up here and grab mine because I'm going to use it today, I think. But anyway, the registration for this closes on November 13th, which is Wednesday. So you have 2 more days. Don't miss out. Here's a peek at the gift cards. If you don't need gift cards, you of course can just make these into regular cards, but we have a fun pop-up. This is a really cute little window, cute little treat box. It does hold a gift card, but you can also fill it with candy or jewelry or anything like that. And then this is a fun fold too. So those are the gift cards / cards. So cute. And I love this Take a Bow designer series paper. It's what I'm featuring in the Sweetest Star class. I'm going to be using it today as well, so why don't I just go ahead and show you this. It is so Christmassy with all the reds and greens, but it doesn't have to just be for Christmas. A lot of these can be year round, so gives it a lot of versatility. That's called Take a Bow. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Myra. Myra, are you a Stan veteran? I don't think you are, but I don't know if Stan is or not. So anyway, that's my class. So what you want to do is sign up for both, because then you're going to get a free Wink of Stella. And we all love our Wink of Stella, right? Okay, so I got that. So this is just another little graphic for the Sweetest Star class. This is the one for the Humble Home. Just wanted to show you that. And again, registration ends on Wednesday. And then I always have a special each month. This month it is, if you order $50 through my online store and use this host code, I've got a new host code today. I had one for the beginning of November and it is already closed. So this is the host code that you want to see. I always have it here too on the side of my screen. And anytime if you're looking for my host code, you can always find it on my blog, which is lauramilligan.com. It'll be in the sidebar there, sidebar. So look for it there. If you're placing an online order and you need my host code, you can always find it on my blog. Again, that's lauramilligan.com. All right, and let me show you the gift for this month with a $50 order are these beautiful brand new adhesive back heart sequins. Let me open this. They come in a couple different sizes. I love hearts. Hearts are one of my favorite shapes. So you can see there's small ones and then medium and large. So there are 3 different sizes, and look how sparkly they are. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to close those up. This is a free gift with the $50 online purchase for the month. And I think that's all I have in here. Okay, and then I'm going to set all this aside. The other thing I wanted to mention is our seasonal sale, which runs from Wednesday to Friday of this week. It was just announced, I think, on Friday of last week. Some great deals to be had. There are 20% off. These are for products in the annual catalog. 20% off designer series paper, 20% off stamp and die bundles. So normally when you buy one of our bundles, you get an additional 10% off, but for this sale, they're going to give you an additional 20% off. So you can get a stamp set and a bundle, a stamp set in either coordinating dies or punch bundles for 20% off, which is a really good deal. There's also going to be 10% off on cardstock and 10% off on all ink, and that includes ink pads, refills, markers, Stampin' blends. And I had someone ask me over the weekend if the Stampin' blends were included in this sale, and they are. So that's a good deal. I'm going to stock up on some blends. The person that, I don't know if she's watching, but she said she didn't have any blends. So she's planning to fix that during this sale. I will tell you to order early. It's probably best to order on Wednesday if you can, because it's all with limited supplies and only based on their availability. And we all know things can sell out. So don't delay if you want anything, if you're going to stock up on some inks or a punch bundle. This is a really cute punch bundle here. It's called Labeled with Love, and it has a really great label shape. And then the other thing that's on sale is 20% off all designer series paper in the annual catalog. And there, as you know, Stampin' Up! Is so good at creating gorgeous, gorgeous designer series paper. So that is Wednesday through Friday, and if your order is $50 or more, you're going to get a thank you card from me, of course, and you will qualify for a pack of these gems as a thank you. All right, and then I have one more thing I want to mention. Sherry and I, my friend from Canada, finished up a huge class, and we called it the 12 Days of Christmas, and I have 2 extra kits available. I always like to prep a couple extra in case I've forgotten to put someone on my list or something happens in the mail or whatever, but I have 2 packets left, and this is just a peek look at all these projects that we made. It was, we made, and I think there may be, hi Susie Q, hi Michelle, how are you today? I think there might be some, I don't know if anyone's watching that participated, but those that did really loved this. It was a lot of projects. We went live every day for 12 days in a row, and we gave 2 projects that day. Everybody made one with us, and then we showed an alternate project. And then we also did an additional inspiration. So it's 3 projects every day for 12 days. So that's 36 projects. So it was really fun. Like here's one of the additional projects. It's this cute little cocoa treat holder. There were some gift card holders, all kinds of different cards. We did shaker cards. It was really, really fun. And the other thing we did, one of the last things I did was created a framed sampler. I don't even know if you can see this all on my paper or on my camera, but it was an 8x8 sampler, and everyone had, for the most part, the supplies to create that. So they got enough supplies to create 12 projects, but they also got, so here's how we packaged it. Let me get this out of the way. I think it was about $40 in product. So they got full packs of the Snowy Wonder DSP and the Reindeer Fun DSP with lots left over to make more projects. And then this was the packet they got. So they had little brown bags labeled 1 through 12. They got a pack of peppermint twine, and they got a pack of white loose snowflakes. And they created with us. So I had, like I said, I have 2 packs left. They are $65. And I have a PDF that includes all the videos from when we went live, so you can follow along with those. And if you're interested, shoot me a quick email. I only have 2 left, and I think they're going to go fast because this was like a bargain. 36 project ideas. Super, super cute. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. And now I think I'm finally ready to make some cards today. So I am, let's see here. Let me get organized a minute. All right. I have 2 cards that I'm going to make, and the first one, both of these feature that Take a Bow Designer Series paper, and okay, let me just give me a minute here. Got to clear some space on my desk. Okay, so this first card has a real red card base, and I have 2 panels of basic white 4x5 1/4, and a little scrap of red here and a scrap of white, and then I have die cut with the stylish shape dies, I think about, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 different circles out of that Take a Bow paper. So I've got those, and I used the stylish shape dies, and this is the second to smallest circle. And I love these because they not only die cut, but they add like the paper piercing or stitching on it. So all those were cut with the second smallest circle, and I just picked out different patterns. Okay, so I'm going to start with my one panel. I'm just going to put on the inside of the card. I usually save that for last, but I think I'll just go ahead and do that now. It's 4x5 1/4. I'm just going to put that there. And then on the front of my card, I'm going to create, I don't know, a collage, maybe I'll call it, of all these different circles. And I'm just going to kind of, let me move this up a little bit so you can see. And you know, these are actually, it's a lot of circles, but they cut pretty quickly because I could cut 2, even 3 at a time. And I'm just going to lay these out. I'm just kind of mixing and matching the patterns, trying to kind of break them up a little bit. And then I have these. Do one here and one here. The center part is going to be covered with our focal point, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so I'm just going to glue all these down. Aren't these colors fun though? Doesn't it just make you think of Christmas? Okay. I'm just going to go around the outside edge and just glue all these down. I love this holly pattern. I think it's really cute. There's just a teeny space between each circle. So I have two ways I'm going to make this card, and I want to see which one is your favorite. Okay, so we got that going down there. I'm going to do this side next. Whoops. I'm just kind of eyeballing these. They're just the background, but it's so cute. And with these, the stripe here, I'm just making sure that the stripe is all going the same way. It's basically just straight across. And this layout is something that you could use for any card. It's a great way to use up little scraps of DSP that you have. I actually, when I cut these, I had little scraps. They were maybe 1.5 inches. Let's see, how wide is this? Yeah, they were maybe 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 by like 2 inches. And so they were perfect to do with this. That, got this one, I'm almost done. Bear with me because it's going to be worth it. It's so cute. All right. Put that there. Let me look at this from here. I think this one needs to come up a bit. It's maybe not going to, but okay. I'll kind of get it. There we go. All right. Okay, so we have that. And then what I'm going to do is take my, I think it's called red and white twine. I call it peppermint twine. I'm just going to wrap this around the card a few times. Like that. And I'm going to get my paper snips. And I'm just going to go ahead and tie a bow over on this side here. Whoops. See if I can get my fingers to work today, right? I'm out of practice. I've been gone for a week. Oh, Debbie, Renee's doing good. She's going to physical therapy now, and it's kind of painful, but she is hanging in there. She's a trooper, but we got to get her. She said yesterday, I've got to get this hand working again. I said, yes, we need that hand. All right, so there's my little bow. And then I have a little, just a teeny little scrap piece of paper here. And I also have, this is also cut with the stylish shaped dies. It's just a little bit larger circle. And I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas on this. I'm using Real Red ink. And I just cut this. It's just a small little scrap of basic white. Okay, so we have that. It's so cute. I love that tiny little Merry Christmas. So cute. Okay, now here's where I'm going to kind of do something where you guys can help me choose which one you like the best. So first of all, I am going to stamp. If I can find my stamp. Where's my stamp? Hold on. Everything gets buried alive here, right? Here it is. Okay. All right. So I have the Santa Claus from the Sweetest Star stamp set, and I'm going to stamp this in black, Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Look how cute he is. I think he's adorable. All right, and I'm going to color him with some blends. I've got them right here. I'm going to close up my ink pad so I don't have a problem. Okay, I'm going to start with Petal Pink, and I'm just going to color his face. His ears are so teeny, I'm just going to dab a little bit of pink on there, Petal Pink. Okay. And then I'm going to do the dark Petal Pink, because I know 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and doesn't Santa have a nose, don't they say it, as bright as a cherry? Something like that. So I made his nose a little bit darker. And then I'm going to use Basic Black. This is dark Basic Black. You could use the light as well, but I'm going to go ahead and color his belt. Okay, there's his belt. I'm going to color his boots. I couldn't decide if I wanted his mittens to be black or red. My sample I colored them in red, but I think I'm going to make them black. They kind of match his boots that way. I don't know, what color mittens do you think Santa Claus wears? I don't know. Anybody have any ideas? Okay, now I'm going to start with dark Real Red. And I'll put a little bit of color up here on his hat. And then I'm just going to highlight where these lines are. Oh, Myra, you think he wears red? Yeah, I don't know. You're probably right. Susie says white. Oh. Hi, Pat. How are you? Thanks for watching today. Okay, and then I'm just going to go around his beard, because I think that would probably cast a little bit of a shadow. So Lori says he wears black gloves, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. We're all going to have to check, right? Next time we see Santa out and about. I know he's coming to town, right? Okay, so I have it like that, and I'm going to go ahead now and just fill this in. And I'm not really worrying about blending it too much because I like the contrast. I feel like it gives him a little bit more depth, dimension, if you will. Yeah, Myra says by the end of the night, probably black. That's what I was thinking too. If he wears white gloves, they're going to be awfully dirty by the end of the night, by the time he gets all around the world. Okay, so I'm just going to fill this in. And then over here, and then I got to finish his hat. Okay, look how cute. This is one cute jolly elf, right? I love Santa Claus. He is cute. Oh, Jackie says her friend is Santa and he wears white gloves. Well, there you go. I wish she was my friend. Yeah, down all the chimneys, they're going to be black by the end of the night. So I'm going to punch this out. It is easier to stamp and add color and then punch it out. And of course, you know, with the punches, if you hold it upside down, you can punch it exactly where you want it to be. All right, so we got that. I'm going to set that aside a minute. Then I'm going to take the house, and that is from the Humble Home, and I'm going to emboss this. And you know, I've been embossing quite a bit lately. It's not something that I do a lot of, but like I said I think it was last time I went live on Facebook, which would have been 2 weeks ago. Whenever I do emboss, I always love it, and I think, gosh, I should do this more often. So I'm going to take my Versamark. Before I do that, though, I want to make sure this is clean. Usually I clean things after I stamp with them, but I just want to make sure. Oh, Barb thinks white too. All right, so I got that cleaned off. And this is my Versamark pad. It's my favorite pad for embossing. I'm just going to get this inked up really well. And I have my Embossing Essentials kit here. So the first thing I like to do is use this embossing buddy and rub it on my cardstock. It's going to get all of the static off so that the powder doesn't go anywhere that I don't want it to. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm just going to punch this or stamp this on here. And I'm going to bring in my tray. This thing is the greatest because it keeps your embossing powder from going everywhere. I'm going to close up my ink pad real quick here. And part of this embossing kit are the these offset tweezers. So you can hold your cardstock with that, and especially when you're using your heat tool, you don't have to worry about burning your fingers. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this on here and take this off for a minute and just tap it. And then it comes with this little brush. These little flecks here that are outside of the image don't really matter for this because I'm going to punch it out anyway. But I'm just going to go ahead and clean that up just a bit. Oh, and I cleaned it up, but then I brushed too much off. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. Okay. And then what you can do is, this has this little cork thing at the end, and you can get all your embossing powder down to the end and just take this off and put it right back in your little jar of embossing powder. So I will do that later. I think when I'm done, I'm gonna pull out some pictures of Santa Claus and check out what color gloves he wears. That'd be fun. Okay, let me bring in my heat tool and my tweezers. Hold this up so maybe you can see it. You just heat this till the powder melts. And there you can see it's starting to melt. Hopefully you can see that. I love embossing. I don't know why I don't do it more often. I think I should. Maybe that'll be a New Year's resolution. Okay, that looks good. Oh, Lori Googled it. It says white. Interesting. I would have never known that. Huh. All right, so here's our little house. And I'm going to take my punch. And this is kind of the same with like coloring the Santa and doing all that and then punching it out. Same thing with this. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to have to, I put a little bit too much on the bottom here. Let me just snip this. I'm going to snide it right. Okay, Susie Googled it too. It says his gloves were white, red, and black, but majority of pictures were white. Interesting. And you know what? I think just because he's Santa... Okay, I got to cut some more of this off. Sorry. Just because he's Santa, he probably is able to keep them clean, even if he does wear white gloves, right? All right, here we go. Now we got it. Okay. The other cute part of this is this little heart. This is for a window, and then there's like if you want to do a tag, I think that's what that's for. A whole little hole punch. All right, so this is going to go on a real red card base. So we have that. I'm going to go ahead and attach this with some dimensionals. Lori says maybe it depends on the neighborhood. That's true. It's fun to think about, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to put this on here like this. And next I'm going to add this circle, and I pop this up as well. So that's just going to be right in the center there. I'm just going to center that as best I can. Okay, so I'm going to put the words here, and I'm going to pop those up as well. You know I love my dimensionals. I always use a ton of them. I think all of you do as well. We love our dimensionals, don't we? Okay. Put that on there. I'm going to add some of the peppermint gems, but first I wanted to show you the two options. Oh, and you know what? For my Santa, I'm going to add some Wink of Stella on his beard, because I just feel like Santa's beard would be real sparkly and pretty, and I think even on his coat and his little pom-pom, his hat. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to color his belt buckle. I'm going to do that in Daffodil Delight. There we go. Yeah, Colleen says, I don't think I make any cards without dimensionals. I think that would be a good challenge, right? To try to do that. Okay, so what do you think? Do you like this better? I think they're both really cute. I don't think there's a wrong answer, but here is this with Santa. I will pop him up. Let me know what you think. There's choice one, Santa Claus, and then here's the one with the house, the little like gingerbread house. So what do you think? Do you have a preference? Comment and let me know what you think. In the meantime, as I wait to see your comments, I'm going to just add some embellishments. Let me see where this would be. So there's choice one. And then there's choice two. Which one do you prefer? I'm going to take some of these peppermint gems. Put one there. Okay, so Susie says Santa. Nancy says the house. Debbie says the house. Myra says both. Sarah says Santa, Santa. Okay, I think Santa it is. So far, anyway, it looks like Santa's winning by a bit. And this is Santa is the one featured in my class. Well, actually, they both are. So I think Santa wins. I see the house, Santa. I think most people are saying Santa. I do have one already finished with the house. So let's do the Santa. Hi there, Jean. How are you? Jean likes the house. Okay, let me get the backs of this off. Jean, I'm sorry, I think you're outvoted. Okay, so let's put him on here. Oh, you know what? I should have moved. Let me move this. We'll just center him on there. Put one there, and I'll put one up here. He'd be cute with one on his hat, too. So there's the front. And then what I did for the inside, I cut... these little circles are so easy to cut. And so what I did was I die cut some extras, and I just used my paper trimmer and cut them in half. And I thought they would be cute along the bottom of the card. So I'm going to just go ahead and add these to the bottom of the card here. Get it straight. The hard part about this is getting it straight, but it's probably easier if you're not looking. I'm kind of looking at it at a weird angle. Okay, so let's do this. This is a fun card. It's really fun. Leave a little bit of space between there. Let's see how these are going to fit. There's a stripe, and there's a red. Okay, those fit pretty good, just like they did on the front. Debbie said she used a whole pack of dimensionals on 14 cards that she made for her mom or helped her mom make. Okay, so there we have a cute little inside as well, right? So it's pulling from the front. Here's the one, this was my sample that I did with the house. I think both are really, really cute. And again, this is perfect for little scraps of DSP that you have left. You can cut, I was able to cut two or at least two, possibly three of these at a time for some of them. And because this paper, of course, is thinner than cardstock, you can do multiples at the same time. And then here's our cute little inside. Great way to use up even more scraps. So that's my first card. And you can see Santa's beard. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of sparkly. Okay, and I have one more card. This one is going to feature the Humble Home bundle as well. So I'm again using that Take a Bow DSP. Okay, and I have, let's see my measurements here. So I have a piece of basic white. It's 3.5 by 4 3/4. I cut 2 of those. And then a piece of real red, which is 3 3/4 by 5. And I have a little scrap of crumb cake. This showed up in here. I don't even know what that's for. That must have been from something else. And then I cut, this is a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. And I punched this out and then I put it in the So Swirly embossing folder. And I like this because it makes me think of like snow and winter, among other things. Susie says, what set is your greeting from? It is from, it's from the Sweetest Star. Oh, no, it isn't. Hold on. It's from, sorry, it's from the Humble Home, the Little Merry Christmas. So. Okay, and then I used dies. Let me pull those in here. These are the Greetings of the Season dies. Love these dies. They're just all like tag shapes. And one of the things that I love about them is when you run these through your die cut machine, it punches the holes in all these different tags. So you don't have to worry about doing that. So for this one, I use this big tag shape, and then I use this smaller shape, and it fits that. I'm going to use that same little Merry Christmas again. So I'm going to start with the Real Red cardstock. I'm going to glue that on the center of my card. And again, this is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I'm going to take a white panel, 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And just center that. It's just a 1/4 inch smaller than the red panel. Then I have these two tags, and I'm just going to offset them a little bit. And I did not pop these up because I'm going to pop up some other things. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue these on. I'm going to try to do it at the same time. So they just kind of overlap each other, just slightly. I'm going to turn them a bit. So I have the green one a little bit more angled, and then the red is going to be a little bit straighter. They're both kind of angled. So they're like that. And next I'm going to add my circle. And this again, I just glued down. That's going to go about right here with my swirly little snow in the background. Then I'm going to take a piece of crumb cake, and I'm going to use Real Red ink and just stamp the house. So cute. And you know what, I should show you too, there are some different houses. You can do a brick house. There's that roof, which is super cute. Here's a door and the little windows. There's a wreath you can put on it. There's this big heart shape that I love. We use a lot of those in the class, in my current class. So don't miss out on that. It's a really good class. Okay, and again, I'm going to hold this upside down to punch it out. And this is going to be popped up. Just put that there. Isn't that cute? All right, then I'm going to take this little tag die from Greetings of the Season. I'm going to use my Merry Christmas and Real Red ink and just stamp this like that. And this is also just going to be glued down flat. I'm just going to set it right beside the house. Okay, and now I'm going to get my peppermint twine, which has, of course, has disappeared. I just used it, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. It's probably, you know what, when I do this, it's like usually sitting right in front of me, or else sometimes it's actually rolled on the floor. I can't find it. I don't see it, you guys. It's crazy. Wait, maybe it's under, no, it's not under there. Okay, give me a minute. It's got to be here somewhere. There's my other dimensionals. I found those. And you know what I do? I use stuff and then I like set it aside. Let me see. I'm going to give it one more quick look and then I'm going to go grab another. I cannot find it. That is so crazy. And you know what happens when this happens to me? As soon as I'm done, I turn off my camera and it's like sitting right there. Okay, so I can't find it. So give me a second. I have another pack of it over here. I'll be right back. I can't see it. That is so crazy. Luckily, I have another pack right here. Another roll of this. I love this twine. That one is long gone. All right, so I'm going to take a double thread, 2 strands of this, and tie a nice bow. You know, I'm going to take a minute too. I want to express my thanks to all of you that follow me and order from me and just support me in my business. Stampin' Up! Released their rankings last week, and I'm always shocked and overwhelmed, and just, it's very humbling. And like I've said before, I couldn't have done this without all of you. It doesn't just happen. I've got to have support of many, many people. And so thank you all so much for supporting me and my business. Yeah, Betty says the gremlins got it. It happens to me all the time. I cannot find it. I don't even see it on my desk. I've looked on the floor. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, I've got a double bow now, and I'm just going to put this in the hole of those tags. So it kind of looks like I've actually threaded it through, but I haven't. And so there's the front of the card. I want to add some gems. I will let you know when I find it, because I'm sure it's in some really obvious place. Okay, I'm going to close up my glue for a minute here, and I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and just do a little bit of embellishing. I'm going to put a gem here. Also, if you take this Sweetest Star class, you're going to get a pack of these peppermint gems, which everybody has fallen in love with and everybody wants, and they keep coming in stock and then out of stock. And so they are a hot commodity. So there's that. Look how cute that is. Like I said, I love this Take a Bow paper. Oh, Betty says she has the Humble Home set. It's nice to get ideas on how to use it. Yes. So if you have the bundle and you're interested in taking my class, then you would just get like the PDF and the products too. So, and there's lots of good ideas. We have 6 different cards for this class, so you get a lot of good ideas. So on the inside, what I'm going to do is just layer another panel of the red, real red. I'm going to stamp another house just in the corner here, just like that. And then I'm going to use From Our House to Yours. I like to put my words at an angle. For me, it just helps me. I don't know why, but I have better luck with stamping it straight if I put it on an angle on the block. I know some of you have tried that as well. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do for this, I'm going to do a couple little gems, little peppermints coming right out of the house like it's smoke. That's a fun little surprise for the inside of the card. So I'll just go ahead and attach this. right. So there is that card. And of course, it's always cute to add some DSP to the flap of your envelope, dress that up as well. So let me bring these cards in. So here's the 3 cards that we made today. I think they're all just so cute. I love, it just makes you feel like Christmas, doesn't it? So those are the cards. I'm going to go ahead and change my camera view and just say goodbye for now. Don't forget about the classes that I'm offering featuring the Sweetest Star bundle and the Humble Home bundle. If you sign up for those, if you sign up for both of them, I will thank you by giving you a wink of Stella. We have our seasonal sale, which starts Wednesday. It runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. While supplies last, you get a discount on from the annual catalog bundles, designer paper, inks, all good things. So don't miss out on that. And if you do want if you want information on my class to go, the Sweetest Star and Humble Home, just you can comment or you can email me at laura@lauramilligan.com, and I'd be happy to send you the registration link. Don't miss out. It's a really great class, and you have the chance to make some super cute cards for Christmas. And then if anyone's interested, please contact me about getting one of the extra 12 days of Christmas kits sent to you in the mail. It's really, really fun, a lot of projects, and please reach out with any questions. Always happy to help. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, I hope you have time to be creative today. Take care, my friends. Have a great week.